Good morning, folks. Mr. Ellijay here. Now, your host, Cherie Martin.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you for joining us today. It is so cool to get to be preempted by the man with the guitar. And today we're going to talk about things in your community. We're going to talk about things that matter to you. And one of the things that really matter to y'all, because my phone is ringing off the hook, when is the CD going to be ready? And we're going to get to that in just a little bit. But I got an announcement this morning from the Kiwanis up in McCaysville, Copper Hill. Yes, the weatherman is right. Saturday it's supposed to rain all flippin' day. That means that the parade has been changed to December the 9th. So put that on your schedule. Don't not do the parade just because it's changing 7 days. Get up there and do it and have fun and enjoy that great community of McCaysville and Copper Hill. And Dwight, what does the back of my shirt say?
Lord, I forgot.
Where rivers, mountains, and good friends meet.
I'm the same guy that has my checkbook lost right now and my my cell phone, it's lost.
But I've given you a line for your new song, Where Rivers, Mountains, and Good Friends Meet.
There you go.
So your next song will include that line.
You folks seem to think it's just really easy to write songs.
It is.
Here, now, write this one.
Yeah.
Okay, now, this one. Yeah.
You've proven it. We're excited today because today's program is going to open the door to you to what it takes to really do this CD. It wasn't just him. As much as I love to brag on his ability, his music, his talent, I'm sorry, it's not all him. There is a group of people behind you. Yes, it's not just all you. But we're going to share a little bit of that today. But I do want to let y'all know that the Ball Ground Parade is still set to go Friday night. The weatherman, you better be right on this one. He says that the rain coming in is going to be early morning, mid-afternoon, and by 4:30. This is the weatherman. Do y'all believe the weatherman? I don't know if I do or not, but I'm hoping I do. The weatherman says that things are going to clear up by 4:30 in the afternoon. The low temperature is going to be 46, so it's not going to be absolutely miserable. I've been to the Ball Ground Parade when it was 23 degrees. So Ball Ground Parade is going to happen, and it is the 50th year, and it is going to be the anniversary that Santa and Mrs. Claus have really, really looked forward to. So please come out and be with us. Our office will be open, and we will be hosting with refreshments, hot chocolate and apple cider, and you come and you stay warm and you spend some time with us. And we are right front and center on the parade route. So again, please come and be with us and bundle your children up because it will get cold when there won't be any sun Friday. That's going to be the problem. It's going to warm to about 60, but it's going to be 46 about parade time. So please just bundle up your children, come out and be with us. And again, if we trust the weatherman says the rain is moving out by 4:30. I would love to call him and say, could you adjust that to about 3:15 and people will feel more comfortable. But anyway, pick up your kids from school, come to Ball Ground, have supper, and hang out with us and enjoy this wonderful, wonderful parade. And I'll tell you who will be there. Christmas Pete will be in the parade. Everybody loves Christmas Pete. He is the Peterbilt with about 10 million lights on him, and he is too cool.
Oh,
he
it's a
is
big
too
truck?
cool. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy.
He is like the coolest thing ever. If I could choose somebody I wanted to ride around with, it'd be Christmas Pete.
Yeah.
So I like Christmas Pete better than I like Candy, and I like Candy pretty good.
Well,
So not to hurt Candy's
I'm
feelings.
just losing on all fronts today.
Not to hurt Candy's feelings.
Yeah.
But
Candy
do that.
showed out last
Yes,
time.
yes. Well, do you think we can go to a commercial break now? Can you throw us to a commercial and let's do that and get it over with?
Got a commercial break right now. Here's one you tailed creekers are going to love. We'll be right back.
Whether you're in the mood for chicken strips, a delicious burger, our classic banana split, or an upside-down thick blizzard treat, we've got you covered. Hot and fresh food every day, every time. And delicious DQ soft serve make the perfect pair at your favorite place. Not fast food, fan food fast. Your Blue Ridge, LIJ, and Jasper Dairy Queens are your meet, eat, and treat headquarters.
Thank you for choosing DQ. How may I serve you?
The mountains are calling, and they're closer than you think. Farmers Crossing in Ball Ground offers creekside lots with homes beginning in the 400s. Walking distance to downtown shopping, dining, tennis courts, Calvin Farmer Park, and local events. It also includes a beautiful hike to Long Swamp Creek. Leave the car and the worries behind. Move in by fall 2023. Call Cherie Martin at 404-375-0590 or Evelyn Calhoun at 770-733-0779.
Georgia Medical Treatment Center now has 2 locations to bring you the high-quality holistic care you've come to know and expect. We treat neck, back, and joint pain with chiropractic care and injection-based treatment without the need for surgery or prescription painkillers. Our medical weight loss program can also provide relief while ridding your body of toxins, pounds, and inches while improving your overall health. Call today for a free consultation, 770-345-2000, or go online to georgiamtc.com.
You know, how you feel on the inside is just as important to me as how you feel on the outside.
Oh, Daddy. I'm grown up, is there in every way, care and take care of you. You're my grown up and I know you're there. I'm your grown up and you know I care. 'Cause it's you and me and me and you. So when you are okay or not okay, I'll take care of you.
Misty mountain, rainbow sky, a faraway look in your eye. Tell me, have you had enough? Traffic jams and city stuff. Don't you think it's time to go where black bears climb and waters flow? Hummingbirds out on the deck, propped up and what the heck?
Whether you're swimming in the sea or splashing in the pool, making a masterpiece, or just making memories, writing a great American novel, or writing your term paper that's due tomorrow. Whatever you do in life, Farmers is here to protect it. For all your insurance needs, call Donald Curtis in Blue Ridge.
I feel good, I got my best jeans on, I feel fine. I'll call my baby on the phone. We're going down to Jamie's and watch them shoot a game of 9. Jackie Dunn will be there in his ragtop 59. My grill is clean, I've got an 8-track in the dash of my machine, and I know every single line. Yeah, Susie's got her dress on, hanging high above her knees. And when she smiles for the Nikon, you know it's such a sight to see. the southern city lights. Wheels will turn and the rubber's gonna burn. The glass packs are racking, the power play is screaming loud. We'll cruise the red dot parking lot and see who all is in the crowd. 'Cause I feel good, I got my best jeans on, it's all fine. I'll call my baby on the phone. We're going down to Jamie's and watch them shoot a game of 9. Jackie Dunn will be there, and you better not step out of line.
Cherie Martin.
Cherie Martin.
I'm like the Paul Schaefer.
Or the Johnny Carson and the Ed McMahon.
No, I
yeah,
just
that's
wish I
what
could
it is.
play like
Yeah.
Paul Schaefer.
Well, let me tell y'all something. Today's program, we want to hit on something that's really important to me. And yesterday, I picked up coats from ETC and from several other places. And I went to the Armory and the... I don't know how I got in and out of there without just falling apart, because I walked in and I thought, we're really doing good, we're doing great, we're bringing coats. I said, how many homeless veterans are in Cherokee County? 7,500. 7,500. And thank you to everybody who contributed, who brought a coat, who donated a coat. Thank you to everybody. We're going to be collecting them through December the 15th. But when I realized the magnitude of the number, I just kind of fell apart. And I thought, this is the season for us to be givers. And we're going to be giving and giving and giving, and that's what this season is about. And today, you know, I usually wear black. I wear a lot of black. But because a very special young man here in Gilmer County built a very, very special guitar, I dressed in blue today to honor that guitar. And in the giving mood that I'm in, I'm going to now give Dwight Sanford this gorgeous guitar for you to do something with, and then you can tell the rest of the story.
Well, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous.
And it's blue.
It's blue as the ocean.
It is.
I tell you, seriously, this guy lives right here in LIJ.
Right here.
Right
Yeah.
out on Big Creek.
Yeah.
Look, folks. Okay, now I know you don't understand what goes into something like this, and neither do I. Okay?
And I sure didn't.
No, but this guy built this guitar from scratch. He built it, and he's got a luthier shop, and he is a true blue luthier. His name is Brandon Clayton. I've known him all of his life, and he built this guitar. He's built lots of guitars around here for several folks. And what really touched was, he said, as he was building it,
Oh, I'm
that
going
he
to
hoped
cry.
it would get in the hands of myself here, and gosh, what an honor! This guitar, what craftsmanship! This thing is.
Look at the
beautiful.
back of that.
I
It is
know.
absolutely.
I know.
Seriously.
And he is such a talent. The electronics are out of this world. I know you got humbuckers here. Okay, you got the humbuckers, and some of you players are going to say, "Well, now I like a single coil pickup. I like the twang." Well, let me tell you what's here. You can split these humbuckers with these switches that he's put in here. You can switch it and split them, and you have it's like having 4 single coil pickups. You can pull from whatever. It's really over my head. I'm talking out of my realm now, understanding. But
yeah.
if you like single coil, you got them. And if you like humbuckers, you got them. Now, I've run this through my Silver Jubilee Marshall amp, and oh.
Unreal.
It is sweet. It is
Yeah,
sweet. And it's something else. He does it all in his basement. He's got the whole basement is turned into a luthier shop. And it's amazing what he knows. Now, he selected the woods. You got to think about this.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
He selected the woods.
That was a tree. That was a tree.
It used to be a tree.
Yeah.
And I plumb forgot. We hope to have Brandon on the show sometime and go really in depth on all this stuff he does. And he selected the woods, the trim, the inlays, the tuners, all the electronics. He did every bit of this. Can't say enough about Brandon Clayton. He's called Clayton Guitar Works.
And the other thing that I loved about this story is his wife is part of this business.
Oh,
and
gosh,
she
yeah.
helps him to locate the pieces and the particles that make this come together.
She does. She helps a whole lot. And she's got a thing for fiddles. She works on fiddles, I understand. Again, I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but we're going to know more when we get Clayton in here.
Yeah.
I named this fella Clayton Blue right here. Blue Clayton, I don't know. Blue Boy, I got names for him. We're going to get settled
He
on
talks
something.
to his guitar, guys. He talks to his guitar.
Yeah. I use this guitar on several of my latest recordings, and you'll hear it's on the Mountain Life. I'm playing this on the Mountain Life.
Yeah.
And it's, boy, it serves you proud every time. I love this guitar.
Yeah.
I love
And you
this
know,
guitar.
I think it was such a compliment to you that as he was building it, he knew whose hands he wanted it to be in.
Well, ain't that something?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's giving.
Wow.
That's giving beyond and above. But let's
What
talk
little I know about guitars, and I do know a little,
a little.
this is a fine one right here. This is a fine guitar, and he builds fine guitars.
Yeah. And I picked it up, and I estimated it weighed 7 to 9 pounds, and
Yeah.
you said probably about 10 pounds.
Maybe, I don't know, 7 to 9 would
The
be a-
contents of that, I mean, if you're standing on stage, that's a lot of weight
Oh, yeah.
to be holding.
Yeah, see,
yeah.
You don't want Les Pauls. The reason I don't play, I love Les Pauls, but the reason I don't play ones because they're so heavy.
Wow.
This is not.
Yeah.
I don't even know what kind of wood. He told me what kind of wood this is, but I forgot.
It almost looks like maple of some sort, but I don't know. But I love the way the painting or the technique they used
Yeah.
is like, what do you call it, quilting?
Yeah, it's quilted. Well, you would call it quilted maple. I don't know if it's maple or not. I don't know, but it's quilted.
Turn it around again and let them get a good
Yeah.
shot of the back, because the back, the grain goes one way, and the front it's a little different, and
Yeah.
it's absolutely gorgeous, and it is blue. And so in honor of that, today I wore my McKaysville Copper Hill, where rivers, mountains, and good friends meet. Remember that line, because that's
Yeah.
got to be in a song before long.
And there's no boy I grew up with out on 282 that really inspired me to play guitar. I used to go over to his house when I was really little. Mm-hmm. So I'm making it look like he's way older than me.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, he is, but yeah.
And who would that little boy
Danny
be?
MacArthur. He painted this guitar.
Wow.
He did the finish on it.
Wow.
And
It's
what a
gorgeous.
team effort, golly. And well, you know, I just can't say enough about it. It's a fine guitar.
So this is part of the new CD project, but let's talk a little bit more about the people that you compiled your favorite musicians and great group, but one of them sadly passed away a year or so ago and
Yeah.
didn't get to be part of this project.
Not these last few songs, but he
Right.
played a lot for me prior to that.
Right, and he was seen on ETC here all the time. And,
Oh, yeah.
And it's fun for us to go back. That's one of the things about ETC's archives. We can go back and we can pull the Davis brothers way back when, and you see these great musicians that are gone now.
Heck yeah, watch ETC. You see things you won't see anywhere else.
Right.
All these local people.
Right.
And these good players. His name is Tommy Dodd. He was a really good steel player, and he played on a lot of my music that you hear. And so did Tim Hamilton. And I don't know who all.
Now on this last
Craig
project,
Schlenke,
the last
Jonathan
project,
Thompson. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
harmonica was the hard one.
Harmonica, yeah. It's
Wait.
hard to find a harmonica player that can do what this fella does.
Yes.
He makes fun of a lot of harmonica players. He calls them Neil Young harmonica players.
I love it.
Actually, folks, I don't know if you know this or not, but I too play harmonica.
Oh my
I
gosh.
play harmonica, but not like this fella.
No.
He can bend them notes and make it really pretty. But yeah, we got a lot of good help on these CDs. I do the what's called the timekeeping parts. I do the drums, the bass, the rhythm, and I do all the lead guitars. You know.
Yes.
And and I do a little bit of piano here and there, but you know, I just make it look like I can play piano.
Yeah.
I can't really.
Yeah. You make it look pretty good, like you can play piano.
But yeah, Jonathan Thompson, he comes in from South Carolina and does some tracks for me.
So Jonathan Thompson, Astrid.
Oh, Astrid Hayes, yeah.
Who else? Craig Slinky.
Craig Slinky, Tommy Dodd, Tim Hamilton. Who else? I'm going to leave somebody out, and then they'll think, well, that jerk didn't even.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Uh-oh.
I hate if I left you
Did you
out.
bring anybody in with a fiddle?
Jerry Hensley.
Yeah, see, I knew he'd
I was
forget
leaving
something.
somebody out.
Yeah.
Jerry Hensley.
What about a banjo?
Banjo. Got one coming, Tracy Kirkpatrick.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming to do some banjo on your Smoky Mountain Memories. That's about drove everybody nuts.
Yes, yeah. You want me to request that again, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's more too, but gosh, it's a real pleasure working with all these guys. And Tracy Kirkpatrick is also an excellent steel player.
Right.
Yeah, he's up in somewhere, I don't know what I'm talking about again. I think he's from Canton, North Carolina. Somewhere in North Carolina, I believe it's Canton. Yeah, and he's an excellent steel player. He said the coolest thing the other day when we were talking about how he was going to do it. He said his job was to enhance the singer and make the singer a nice pad in the background to be. You know, a lot of steel players don't look at it like that.
Right. They try to override.
They're more like, hey, look at me, look what I can do. You know. But
yeah.
But old Tracy's a really good steel player. He's coming down here in a few days to finish up some other things, and then it's off to mastering. It's with everything, because it's already off to mastering with a bunch of stuff right now. Yeah, it's a real pleasure. It's fun doing these things and knowing these people. You know. Oh, Tommy Dodd. Tommy Dodd, he passed away. I don't know what it was.
About a year and a half ago.
Maybe something ago. Yeah. And I'm going to brag a little bit here. There's nobody. You're sure not going to brag on me, so I'm going to get. I'm going to have to do it myself.
Yeah.
Tommy Dodd played steel guitar on Pine Box by, what was that guy's name? Pine Box?
I don't know.
Doug Stone.
Oh, yes, Doug Stone, yes.
He played that steel. I hope I don't have that wrong. I'm pretty sure he played that steel. And when Tommy got through playing for me always at my little place, he'd say, you have good tracks. You record good tracks.
So a compliment.
Coming from Tommy Dodd. Yeah,
that's a good
appreciate
compliment.
that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, well, you know, one of the things.
Rest his soul. He was a good one.
He was a good one. When we look at, we all have the ability to give. And ETC gave and gave and gave. When the Partons were here, they always brought in local talent. When the Davis brothers were here, they brought in local talent. And one of the things that ETC's been able to do, I mean, we're playing your music almost daily. And it's something that people are loving, hearing this mountain music, hearing these original songs. And for people who weren't here, we just did Southern City Lights. And to me, I told you, that's my ride up and down Old Highway 5 song.
Yeah.
I just play that over and over and over because it reminds you of having a 66 Chevelle, maybe speeding a little bit. Don't do that, guys. Don't take
you
my
don't
advice.
Speed a little bit. I was going to straighten it out yesterday. 5 miles over the speed limit? No.
I'm doing better. I'm doing better.
25 miles over the speed limit.
I'm doing better.
Yeah. I'm glad I thought of that.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too.
Yeah.
I'm glad. The trooper will be out here to get me a ticket when I get off there.
Folks, seriously, thank you for watching ETC. Thank you for listening to my music, and thank you for putting it out there.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. It's,
absolutely.
It makes me feel good.
It's feel-good music, and I think that's what the world needs today, is some feel-good music. Now, yesterday we ended with the song about Christmas, and it was Christmas in LIJ, and it is a little bit of a sad song, but it's also a song that teaches us all it was like, seriously, when I walked into the Canton Armory yesterday and I'm feeling good about myself and about my friends, about my neighbors who've given all these coats, and I walk in there and then I realize the magnitude of the number that we need to serve. Each and every one of you sitting at home today has the ability to serve some way, somehow. Volunteer at a senior citizen center. Do what you're going to do with special friends. You've done it for how many years? You'd go and do music for them.
Oh, I don't know.
And hang
a lot of
out.
years.
Y'all have such a good time, and the guys like to sing with you, and it's so cool. There's something. Every single
special
person.
friends, and they're my special friends.
Right.
We do real well down there together.
And that's, we all have the ability to give back. You may not be able to pick a guitar like Mr. Ellijay. You may not be able to write a song like he can, but you have a talent. And don't sit at home and say, I don't have anything to give. We all have something to give. And I'm going to make peach cobblers next week here in Ellijay, and I'm going to deliver them to some folks in Ellijay. And because that's what I can do well, I can cook well. I can't do much of anything else well, but I can cook well. And
you're a cook, yeah.
I like to share my food, so I'm going to do that next week, and that's my way of giving back. But
Make
also,
more of that chicken stuff. What was that
that
chicken
you loved
stuff
with
you
salsa
made?
and chicken and cheese.
was
You
that?
loved it. It
What'd
was
you call it?
high-test chicken.
Is that something you dreamed up?
It is.
High test?
Yeah.
You mean like super premium?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it
More
was good
octane.
white meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that good stuff. But yeah, get out and do whatever you have a talent for. But I want to reach out to y'all today and ask you to help me. I have somebody who messaged me and needs help with giving gifts to 55 people who are in a nursing home. Okay, he's going to give us a CD to put in the package. I'm going to do a little package on the house with maybe soap and lotion and some socks and things like that. If you maybe own a little store and you have a lot of little sachet bags or things like that that would make their room smell fresher, you know, things like that. People make stuff like that all the time. Get in touch with me. If you have anything that would fit in a small little gift bag that we want to do for them, please reach out to me, and you can call me at 404-375-0590. Together, we can make sure that everybody, everywhere, feels loved and wanted. Don't you think that's important?
I do.
Well,
Sure
can we
do.
talk about somebody we love and want? We love Miss Margie.
Little bit.
We love Miss Margie. And
She's
one
watching
day,
now.
one day we want her right here singing with you.
She's so hack she can't.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can. Don't tell me. I've heard her sing.
Y'all didn't get that, but you talk about a joke. I just made one, okay?
Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
It's an inside joke,
Yeah. There'll be no soup beans for
I
you tonight.
I know.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, we want to go to some more original music by Dwight Sanford, Mr. Ellijay. This is a year and a
And you
half.
know what? There may be people that don't like Mr. Ellijay. You ever think about that?
I don't know.
There may be some anti-Mr. Ellijays. Well, I'm sorry about
Why
that.
would there be?
I don't know,
No.
but you know, they don't like Donald Trump. Some of them didn't like Jesus.
That's right. So now he's comparing himself to Jesus and Donald Trump.
If you don't like Mr. Ellijay, just remember there's a lot of folks who do, and I thank you.
That's right. So we are going to go.
And we love you too. We love haters.
We're going to go back to some
What
original
am I in some
music.
mood today?
Yes, you are.
Must be.
It's because he forgot his phone.
Yeah, I've lost my phone
Yeah,
and my
we're-
checkbook.
And everything
Again.
else.
I lost my checkbook, and I finally gave up and went down to the bank and ordered more checks, and now I've lost them.
There you go. There you go. You know, he ain't right, but
Yeah.
he can write music. And we're going to go now to another original by Mr. Ellijay.
Can I say something before we go?
You can.
Okay. You folks that know me, you know how I get excited and all worked up about something? I'm excited about this guitar, and I'm worked up.
Big time.
This is a fine instrument, and I can't get over it was built right here in LIJ.
I know.
Did I
know.
say built? Yes,
Yeah.
manufactured right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That is so awesome.
All right,
Here we
okay,
go.
yeah.
Original music by Dwight Sanford.
The bank says it's foreclosing and the pickup needs repair. The LP tank's on zero and my wheel is but I've been wrong before. The postman brought a letter. He said he needs my signature. He don't know you had to go, and the way you left me here. I told him I don't love you, oh, but the Lord knows I still do. And he knows just what I feel inside and the things I'm going through. My brother said there's a bottle that'll make this go away. I could drink until it's over, or until my dying day. I could do all this and tell myself I don't care anymore, and I could hope it don't get worse again, but I've been wrong before. Left a message on my phone. I called in to talk to him to see what's going on. They're laying off across the plant, employees by the score. I would say things can't get worse, but I've been wrong before. And I could turn to the bottle and make this go away. I could drink until it's over, or until my dying day. I could do these things and tell myself I don't care anymore, and I could hope it don't get worse again, but I've been wrong before. The country's going straight to hell on a highway paved with hope. And if we keep playing around with this, we'll hang by our own rope.
You know what today's program's about? It's our way of giving you a very, very Merry Christmas filled with the music of Dwight Sanford. And all you had to do, and I hope y'all were smart enough to hit DVR before we started the program today. If you didn't, if you'll hit DVR tonight, I hope you have the ability to do that. It will record this program, and anytime you want to hear his music, you go rewatch the program. What about that?
For free.
For it's just our gift to
Yes.
you. And I told you today's program was going to be about giving. And so we're choosing my favorite songs by him. And honestly, the first time I heard that one, I was like, whoa. And I listened to it again, and I was like, whoa. And I listened to it again, and I said, man, he knows what he's doing. That's only been a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
A year and a half ago. And I've probably played it.
Didn't even know who me and Glenn Campbell were.
No, I did not. I'm sorry.
I'm sort of getting on that there.
Yeah,
I'm going to ride that in for free.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But I will tell you, I went to the Beach Boys concert last year. And I had to cackle and laugh because honestly, the last time I saw the Beach Boys was many, many years ago. And I'm backstage waiting on the Beach Boys. And they're walking around the hall, and I'm looking, who are those decrepit old men? It was the Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys.
And I got tickled because I said, Lord have mercy. Okay, we're all getting older. But it was so funny because I really did not realize there was like one of the originals, and then Bruce Johnson came in a little bit later. So as we age, I think that's why it's important for us to get your music out there, because you're like everybody else. You're having a birthday every once in a while.
Boy, I get them.
Yeah, and then what can you do about
Right when
it?
I'm not expecting it usually.
Yeah.
If I have a moment, I'd like to say good morning to Vic Davis. Hello, Vic. I know you're watching.
That's
and
right.
Ed Forrester.
That's right.
Ed, good morning, old
That's
boy.
right. That's
Glad
right.
you're watching.
That's right. And Ed was
I gotta
recently.
go see Ed. He's got something over he wants to show me. He keeps saying.
Wasn't he recently elected to the city council for
yeah.
East LIJ?
No, I mean
Yeah,
city
for
council,
East
yeah.
LIJ.
Yeah.
Yep. So Ed's going to be calling the shots. So y'all just get ready. He's
Yeah.
got plenty of experience.
That's right.
So yeah,
He's been there a
yeah.
long, long time.
You know, that's another way you can give. You can become involved in your city, in your community, whether it's running for office, volunteering, working with the Chamber of Commerce to bring people into our community, looking for good businesses to come to the area. And that's what, you know, we don't want to bring in a bunch of riffraff. We want some good businesses, and we're doing that. That's
You
important.
know what? Me and Ed are always talking about wishing we could have like a museum or something in LIJ for things and people that, you know,
Right.
worthy of notoriety. And I just thought, when I die, and it's happening, it's not if, it's
Yeah.
when. Wouldn't it be cool to have this guitar in that?
Because it was made right here in LIJ.
I know. How LJ can you get?
Yeah.
I keep on about this guitar, don't I?
Yes, you do. You
Well,
love it, don't you?
I'll just continue to do
yes,
that.
you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Unlike myself, Brandon Clayton deserves a whole lot of recognition.
Yep.
He really does.
Profess your love for that guitar.
And yeah.
What do you say?
Profess your love for that
Yeah,
guitar.
I know.
Yeah.
In case you don't get it yet, I like this guitar.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And now you did a song called Baby Blue. And I love the lines in it about your daddy. I think that's really, really cool. But Baby Blue is not my favorite song, but it is yours.
It's nobody's favorite song, hardly.
I know it. Why?
It's my favorite song. I don't know. Are they not listening?
I don't know.
Are you not listening?
I'm listening.
Listen to the words.
Yeah, well, maybe we can do
You
Baby
know?
Blue now. Can we do Baby Blue? And let's talk a little bit about.
I got two versions of Baby Blue. I should bring you the other one.
Well, Baby Blue,
Also.
literally, the line about your daddy, all that is true. He was leaving for war, and we've told this before. When your daddy came home from the military, he walked home 7 miles.
He did. He walked from the depot out 282 to Crossroads. Yeah.
Yeah.
That Baby Blue, the other version I got, features dueling in harmony lead guitars. Now that you don't hear all the time, and that'll separate the men from the boys.
There you go.
Right
There you go.
That's
well,
tough business.
And
But I'll bring that in so you can have it.
That would be awesome. One of the things we were talking about while we were offset was the fact that a lot we put this on YouTube later. Well, we get copyright hits because he is picking music that other people did. But if you understand the way he manufactures his CD, he doesn't take a karaoke track and turn it into his CD. He produces every string, every chord, every note that you hear.
I do.
And that's the cool thing. And we
I
were
do
talking
like
about
Brandon did on this guitar. I bring it from scratch.
Well, we
Do
were
it
talking about
myself.
Suspicious Minds, what
Yeah.
it took to reproduce that. You could have bought a CD
I
of
even have
karaoke
them.
music.
I have them. Yeah.
Yeah. But why would you when you can produce it?
I don't know.
And so
Just
for,
fun. We're
for-
having fun.
For people who are looking at producing music, it can be done right here in LIJ. It can be done in the studio. You can come with your original music. You can come with your original ideas. But you and I have had this conversation in the past, and we laughed about it. You asked me, you said, well, can't you play an instrument or sing? And I just cracked up. I can barely play the radio. Have you had people walk into the studio that you were like, this is not going to go well?
Somebody said one time, I can't play blank on a tin fiddle.
Yeah. Well, occasionally in music, somebody's mama says, why, Suge, you sound so good. And the truth being, no, they don't. So
what's miserable about my business of recording and everything, you learn more, you advance and you learn more. And so like these songs I've just done, I'm real proud of them. But I look back at some of the earlier stuff and I go, ugh.
You learned a
I
little
wish I could redo that.
Yeah.
But it's what it is. I guess everybody thinks that.
That's
sure
right.
They do.
Well, we've got, that original music, Baby Blue. It is your favorite. It does talk about LIJ, and it's once again bringing the moment of your life, your childhood, your family. And, I was thinking about the people in the nursing home that we're going to be helping with gifts.
Yeah.
You were lucky enough that your parents both got to stay at home until the end of their life.
Pretty much. Dad had to go in right pretty close to the end, but for the most part they did. Yeah.
So if you're lucky enough to have your parents at home and you can check on them every day, you can cook for them, you can take them somewhere, know that you are lucky enough, because that is amazing to be able to do that. I had to put my grandmother in a nursing home, and I lived right here, and Grandview Nursing Home was right here, and I can't say enough good about Grandview Nursing Home. The fact that it was right across the street from the house, and when Granny would start to panic and get upset about me leaving her, I would go to the window and I would say, now Granny, right down there is where I live. If you can keep your family close by, it makes it so much easier for you. But that's that's what we try to do. We try to take care of the older folks, and we laugh and we make fun of your sweet Margie. You would be lost without her.
Oh, gosh.
Absolutely would be lost without her.
She's the heartbeat of the family, that girl is.
She is.
She sure is.
And one day, y'all are going to get to see her. We're going to sit her right here front and center.
I don't much think it'll ever happen.
Maybe.
I've tried and tried.
Maybe we will. Well, we're going to go now to Baby Blue, because Baby Blue is another one of those original
Baby Blue,
songs.
listen to the words, folks. Listen to the words.
And maybe you'll like it better than I do. Here we go.
Get on board. I'm looking down from a hilltop at the lights of my hometown. This place is all so different now. They've closed the pool room down. That old wooden bridge I fished from is replaced with man-made stone. The swimming pool in our old school, like you, they both are gone. Looking back on all the summers since 1969, long ago and far away, when I thought you were mine. For better or worse, thick or thin, so much has changed since then. My crazy heart spins round and round when I dream of way back when the rock and roll would play in that old silver Chevrolet, and AM rock was all we knew back then. Big brown eyes and short Levi's, I remember you, but it's all over now, baby blue.
so gently from the mountains to the sea. And the track that took my dad to war in 1943 still stretches by the depot like so many years before. But like you, the train's on a different track. It don't come here no more. And the rock and roll would play in that old silver Chevrolet. And AM rock was all we knew back then. Big brown eyes and short Levi's, I remember you. But it's all over now, baby blue. Red wall tires, western flies, and 8-track Suzy Q. It's all over now, baby blue.
Well, guess what? I really like that song. I really like it. It's just not my favorite. He's got more that I like more better. So,
Yeah.
you know, we were talking about people that we
And
like.
on that song was a Gibson 335 hollow body.
Cool,
Screaming blood, Silver Jubilee amp.
cool, cool.
In case you might like to know.
We were talking about people who give of themselves, people who are good people, and I asked you about Lowell Davis. Can we talk just a minute about what a precious
Well, I don't
man
know if
he
he'd
is?
appreciate it or not, but
He's so precious.
and I don't know if he'll ever see it or not either. But Lowell Davis, if you know Lowell Davis, I need say no more.
Yeah, yeah,
Lowell Davis is such a good man.
Yep,
And a good
yep.
musician as well.
yep, yep.
He's got songs he's written that's really good.
Yes, yes, I've got some of them and
We
seen.
may have to hog tie him
We need to hog time and bring
and
him
drag
on.
him in here one
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
And
yeah.
let him pick you some tunes.
Yeah. And you know, that's one of the things that we keep going back to ETC and the library that we have. There are so many people. I interviewed Danny Nelson just a very short period before he died. And I was on the phone with him the week that he passed away. And he had said, as soon as I get to feeling better, I'll come back and do a show with you. If you're sitting out there and you're from LIJ and you've got a little bit of history that we could talk about, we would love to have you come and be here.
Yeah, Ronnie Cantrell.
Ronnie Cantrell, I can't beg enough. I have begged, cried, spit, chewed, done everything I know to do, except send him a peach cobbler. Now, if we were to send him a
That
peach
might
cobbler, that
sweeten him
might
up.
that might do it. That might do it. But that's what we love, sharing the community that we're in, from Ball Ground to Turtletown. There's so much good about the area that
And
we're in.
stories, folks, if you have good old stories.
Yep.
I love old stories
Yep,
about
yep.
Indian Adams, about Cooney McNally.
Yep.
All you people up in McKaysville, if you're watching and you knew Cooney McNally, call me.
Yeah,
I'd love
yeah,
to hear
yeah,
about him.
yeah, yeah.
I'd love, we put you on the show here too,
Yeah.
I think, won't we?
Yes,
I'm speaking out of
absolutely,
turn, yeah.
absolutely.
And they used to, Indian Adams, Cooney McNally, there was another guy, where was his name? I'll think of it in a minute.
Well, it is about our life, our mountain life, and the mountain life is so important. When you did the song Mountain Life, it was way into your career, because we're going to go now to one that everybody knows, Welcome to LIJ. Welcome to
I wrote
LIJ
that.
pretty much says it all, doesn't it?
I wrote that.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
don't play it off that CD. Play the other one I gave you.
The new one? Yeah, the
Yeah.
new one. Yeah. So if you have, you got the new version of it?
Okay, good. Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
the new
good deal.
version of Welcome
Yeah.
to LIJ.
Yeah.
We want y'all to sit back and listen to this one.
How y'all doing out there? Welcome to LIJ. That's with a J.
About 90 miles north of Atlanta, where the Coosawhatee lay. They come out of the hills to pay their telephone bills in a town called LIJ. When the mayor drove a shiny 62 Corvette, Slim was in a cruiser with a Cobra jet. What you see is exactly what you get if you come to LIJ. Hey, LIJ, a mighty fine place to be. LIJ, good enough for you and me. Yeah. Apple blossom, baby possum, muscadine wine. Leave all your troubles at the welcome sign. I'm so proud to call a piece of his mind a town called LIJ.
How you like them apples?
Two rivers run right through the middle of town. And late in the evening when the sun goes down, you can drive through and hear the happy sounds of the folks in LIJ. Now way back in the summer of '73, the Red Dot parking lot was the place to be. But you could get more than what you bargained for back in those days in LIJ. Yeah, you could. LIJ, a mighty fine place to be. LIJ, good enough for you and me. Yeah. 69 Road Runner, Charger RT, pistol grip 4-speed 383. Boys, that's the way it all used to be, right here in LIJ. LIJ, a mighty fine place to be. LIJ, don't you want to come and see? Yeah. Trout fishing, skinny dipping, party all night. Praise the Lord, honey, I saw Dwight picking on a Telecaster Saturday night on the streets of LIJ. LIJ, a mighty fine place to be. You and me floating down the Kusawati. Yeah. Apple blossom, baby possum, muscadine wine. I'm so proud to call a piece of his mind. Drop all your troubles at the welcome sign. I'll see you in LIJ. Woo. Yeah.
Anyway, LJ, go ahead, Chief.
Okay, I told you today was about giving. Now, we have a message from Mr. Ellijay. He's going to be giving you something if they have.
Oh yeah, the new CDs that have coming. If you have the old CD, bring it to me and I'll give you a new one for free.
There you go.
Don't matter how many.
Yeah. Who does that?
Yeah, I know.
Who does that? Are you
Yeah.
crazy? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been said before.
Now, and you remember the guy's name up in McKaysville?
Yeah, Melvin Korn.
There you go.
If you people around McKaysville and up in there, Copper Hill area, if you knew Melvin Korn, Cooney McNally, or Indian Adams, any of those guys, love those old stories. We want you on the show.
Absolutely.
Come and talk to us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And seriously.
Call me.
Yeah.
706-273-1957.
There you go. When the new CD does come out, seriously, he's going to
CDs.
give you CD.
It's plural.
Yeah, CDs.
there's more of them,
yes.
yeah.
When it comes out, he
No,
is.
I don't mean one. It's more. No, more than it's just like the 3 titles.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. 3 different ones.
Yeah.
If you bring him a CD, you swap for a new CD.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome. But you
That's
know what
pretty
I
good.
think is going to be funny? Some people won't want to give up their old stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause
that's
they love
I'm
it.
going to keep this and embarrass him with it later. Yeah.
No. No.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we hope today we have encouraged you to give in any way that you possibly can. If you can cook for a shut-in neighbor, if you can go take somebody to the grocery store.
You want me to cook for some people?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. No, he about ruined the heart of the home. He shocked me so bad when he said, "Well, I can't cook. I can't even. No, I can't
didn't really
cook."
say I couldn't cook.
I
can
nothing
make
about it.
scrambled eggs and oatmeal really good.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm kidding. I'm not a cook.
No, he's not. Thank you for being here today, and thank you to Brendan Clayton for that amazing, beautiful blue guitar. It is absolutely fantastic.
It's just something.
And Merry Christmas to everybody. And if you're thinking
And he
about...
built it with me in mind?
He did. He did.
I like to fell over.
If you're thinking about a good gift for a musician you love, pick up the phone and call Brendan Clayton. There you go. There you go.
Yes, indeed.
There you go. Well, we're going to leave them now where Rivers
Clayton Guitar
Mountains,
Works. Yeah, Clayton Guitar Works.
Clayton Guitar Works.
You can go there and see him.
We're going to
Sorry.
leave you where the first line to the next song he's going to write is Where Rivers, Mountains, and Good Friends Meet.
Coming up.
Bye, y'all.